Ekason means good afternoon. Try it. Ekason.
Ekason.
Good job. Another one is Bawoni Oremi. Try that one.
Bawoni
Oremi. It means hello, my friend. This language is called Yoruba. It is also the name of an ethnic group in Nigeria. There are many different ethnic groups in Nigeria. Now, I've been involved with Sister Cities for about 3 years. I've participated in multiple exchanges and delegations, and currently also run the Oshogbo group here in Asheville. All this is relevant to you because you live here or you live nearby. So if any of this interests you, you can get involved. Now, the reason I'm here today is to introduce you to Sister Cities International, or SCI, and give you just a few examples of what this organization has accomplished. Sister Cities International has provided funding for numerous grants since its inception. And the Oshogbo group here in Asheville has helped administer over $300,000 in grants from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now I'm going to explain what SCI is, and I'm going to tell you about 2 successful projects that the Oshogbo group has been a part of so far. Now, it was started in 1956 by President Dwight D. Eisenhower to promote people-to-people diplomacy, or citizen diplomacy. Currently, there are 2,000 relationships, over 140 countries around the globe, and 57 U.S. states are involved with a sister city somehow, some way. Asheville Sister Cities, or ASCII, was started in 1988, and they currently have 6 sister city groups. 2 in Mexico, 1 in Nigeria, another in France, Russia, and Greece. The Oshogbo group was started in 2006 by Valeria Watson Dukes. She actually went in August of that year to participate in the Oshun Festival, which is a celebration of Oshogbo and a celebration of an African deity named Oshun who protects the town, as long as they participate in this festival every year. She was also initiated to Oshun, the traditional African deity, while she was there in part of the festival. She was already involved with African religion here in the States, and in fact had already been initiated to Oshun, but she wanted to go and see it for herself in Africa and be a part of that. So that's when she started the Oshogbo group here in Asheville. Now, she continued to visit every couple of years since she started it, and in 2010, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation came out with a project called the African Urban Poverty Alleviation Program to improve the living conditions of the people in Oshogbo by providing them clean water. The grant was for $115,000, and the people on the ground decided what the project would be, and it ended up being 29 borehole wells. Now, one of the final pieces of the project was to have a monitoring and evaluation. This is where the wells are verified that they're being used and installed and being used by the people in Oshogbo. This is where I come in. Valeria asked me to go, instead of her, to go and experience Oshogbo for myself. And I went and verified that the wells were operating and were being used. And in the end of this project, no money was lost. Every dollar was accounted for. Now, before this project was even finished, officially closed, the Oshogbo group applied for another grant called the Sino-African Initiative. The purpose of this project was to renovate a maternity clinic up to World Health Organization standards. This included a new wall that's around the property, a new medical incinerator for medical waste. It also included new medical equipment and a 3-day training conference where 2 doctors from America and 2 doctors from China went to Nigeria to train some nurses and doctors there. The purpose of the program was trilateral partnership, because it involved African, Chinese, and American partners, so that everybody could work together to get a win-win-win. The training was in Kenya, Nairobi, which I attended as well after the M&E in Nigeria, and the grant also paid for delegations to China, to Oshogbo, and I have a group come and visit us here in Asheville to develop their business relationships. Now, all this is but a tiny piece of Sister Cities' greater impact. AUPAP, the first project I told you about, only had 25 different relationships involved, representing 13 African countries and 16 U.S. states. And SAI, the Sino-African Initiative, only had 3 partner groups. And Asheville and Raleigh, and there were only 3 groups in that whole project, and we were one of them, so that's pretty great. So SCI has been promoting cultural change and world peace for about 60 years now. And now you have an idea of what Sister Cities International is and what AUPAP is and what SAI is. So get out there. Go ahead and explore the world. Use existing relationships to expand your understanding of this tiny planet. Find your place in it and help make it a better place for everybody. Thank you.